Good morning. My name is S. Sanjay Bhale. Me and my group are presenting a PPT on fraction horsepower motors. Fraction horsepower motors. So there are different types of motors. That is synchronous reluctance motor, switch reluctance motor, brushless DC motor BLDC, permanent magnet synchronous motor, stepper motors, AC and DC servo motors. So what is fraction horsepower motor? A fraction horsepower motor is an electric motor with a rated output power of less than 1 horsepower. There is no defined minimum output, however, it is generally accepted that a motor with a frame size of less than 35 mm square can be referred to a micromotor. So this is a picture of synchronous reluctance motor. Synchronous reluctance motor construction and working. So as we see, there are floated poles, rotor, stator shaft. The stator winding is supplied by a single phase AC supply and it produces revolving magnetic field according to the split phase principle discussed earlier. The rotor is squirrel cage type having floated poles as shown. The rotor does not have any field winding. When the stator winding is switched on, the revolving field is established in the air gap between the stator and the rotor. This magnetic field revolves at a synchronous speed that is ns. Due to the presence of squirrel cage, motor starts an induction motor and reaches a speed that is very close to synchronous speed. Due to polluted poles, air gap between stator and rotor is non-uniform, that is reluctance to the flow of the flux is less when air gap is small and it is more where air gap is large. The revolving flux of stator tries to follow a path of least reluctance, as a result of which rotor gets pulled into synchronism with the RMF and continues to rotate at synchronous speed. This is the torque speed characteristic of synchronous reluctance motor. The starting torque of this motor is anywhere from 300 to 400% of its full load torque depending on the rotor position. At about 3/4 of the synchronous speed, a centrifugal switch is open. The starting winding and rotor continues to develop a single phase torque produced by its running winding only. As it approaches synchronous speed, the reluctance torque is sufficient to pull the rotor into synchronism with the pulsating single phase field. The motor operates at constant speed up to a little over 20% of its full load torque. If it's loaded beyond the value of full out torque, it will continue to operate as a single phase induction motor up to 500% of its rated speed. So there are application characteristics: comparable power density but better efficiency than induction motor, slightly low power factor than induction motor, higher cost than induction motor but lower than any type of permanent magnet motors, needs speed synchronization to inverter output frequency by rotor position sensor. Sensorless control is much easier due to monitor silence. So there are advantages and disadvantages of motor. First, advantages: lower cost maintenance because it is brushless and magnet free, higher efficiency up to 94%, higher torque density, and disadvantages are power factor is low, higher cost, it is not very widely manufactured. So there are applications of it: timing devices, that is clocks, gramophones to rotate disc, recording instruments, hard disk drive motor, control load driving mechanism for nuclear reactors, heating, ventilation and air conditioning, that is HVAC applications. Now Laresh will take it.
BLDC motors, brushless DC motor. Construction. The construction of BLDC motor, which shows the construction is similar to the permanent magnet synchronous motor. Second, the stator consists of three-phase winding, while rotor is in the form of permanent magnet. The BLDC starts winding is given from an electronic drive, which is basically a transistorized three-phase inverter. The speed of BLDC motor can be controlled by controlling its stator voltage, which can be achieved by controlling the DC input of the voltage of inverter. Sensors used in BLDC. The permanent magnet brushless DC motor uses Hall sensor, 60-degree electrical spacing. These sensors produce a logic signal which exposed to N pole of the rotor and logic 0 to otherwise. Torque speed characteristics of BLDC. The torque speed characteristics of BLDC is similar to that of DC shunt motor. The speed decreases linearly from no load speed ns as we increase the load to the motor. Advantages: no maintenance is required due to absence of brushes and commutator. Low inertia due to low friction. Quick acceleration and deceleration. Higher maximum speed due to low friction. Higher efficiency more than 75%. Speed control over a wide range of speed. Reliable operation, long life. Low RF interfacing with neighboring circuits. Speed and position can be controlled accurately. Disadvantage: they are most expensive than a commutator and brushes. Complex construction, need complex electronic controllers. Application: computer peripherals equipped spindle drivers in hard disk drives computer. Air conditioners in the field of aerospace, biomedical.
Hello, Permanent Magnet Synchronous Motor PMSM. Construction and operation, looking at rotor, winding, stator and permanent magnet. As we all know that about this, what is rotor, what is stator, what is winding and what is permanent magnets. Now looking at it into working, the stator carries winding connected to an AC supply to produce a rotating magnetic field. A PSM uses magnetic embedded in the steel rotor to create a constant magnetic field. These motors do not have a field, that is a rotor winding. Instead, they have permanent magnet rotor. No external DC excitation is needed. This will eliminate the need for the slip rings and brushes. This reduces the windage losses and necessity of maintenance. At the synchronous speed, the motor poles get locked with the rotating magnetic field and the rotor rotates in synchronism with the rotating magnetic field. Permanent magnet synchronous motor are similar to brushless DC motors. These motors require a variable frequency power source to start. If fed from a feed frequency supply source, this motor starts like an induction motor. These are some characteristics, torque to speed characteristics of PSM. The torque produced by PSM remains constant at all speed. With permanent magnets, the PMSM can generate torque even at the zero speed. The maximum synchronous torque of this motor is about 150% of the rated torque. If they are loaded beyond this point, then they will rotate with lose its synchronism and either run as an induction motor or stall. Advantages of PMSM: maximum efficiency, dynamic speed control possible, fast reaction to load change, small installation space, low weight. No sparking because of absence of brushes and slip rings. These motors can pull into synchronism even with the loads having very large inertia. Disadvantage: first disadvantage, they are very expensive, complex in construction, need complex electronics controllers. Application of PMSM: robotics can be used in robotics, machine tools, actuators, industrial drives, vehicularism, propulsion. Now looking into the stepper motor. Stepper motor. Stepper motor is a unique digital machine properties. The stepper motor is basically a digital motor. It rotates in discrete steps and is easy to use a microprocessor or computer to control it. Classification of stepper motor. A stepper motor is basically an electronic transducer or
Stepper motor. A stepper motor is a unique digital motor. A stepper motor has been available for many years, but the commercial exploration only began in 1960s when the improved transistor fabrication techniques were made available, hence capable of switching large DC currents in the motor winding. This feature of switch winding current gives the stepping motor its unique digital machine properties, which is considered asset when interfaced to other digital systems. The classification of stepper motors. The stepper motor is basically an electromagnetic transducer or an incremental actuator which converts digital pulse input into output shaft motion. Thus, the essential property of the stepper motor is its ability to translate switched excitation changes into precisely defined increments of output shaft position. Based on the type of output shaft increment motion, the stepper motor can be classified as rotary stepper motor and linear stepper motor. The rotary stepper motor. In rotary stepper motor, the output shaft of the motor rotates in equal increments in response to a train of input pulses. When properly controlled, the output steps of stepper motor are always equal to the number of input pulses. The linear stepper motor. In linear stepper motor, the output shaft of the motor provides increments of linear motion in response to the input pulses. Torque versus pulses characteristics. As we increase the stepping rate, the rotor has less time to drive the load from one position to the next as the stator winding current pattern is shifted. As the pulsing rate goes beyond a certain value, the rotor cannot follow the command and would miss the pulses. It starts showing that a start range is one in which there is no pulse missing and the rotor responds to every pulse. The slew range is the range in which the load velocity flows the pulse rate without missing any pulse but cannot start, stop or reverse on command. The maximum slew range increases as the load becomes lighter. Typically a VR motor can go up to 1200 pps. As if we increase the pulse range further, the rotor starts missing the steps and becomes useless for any position control application. Advantages of the stepper motor are flexibility, excellent low speed torque, quiet operation, highly reliable. Stepper motors are overload safe. They are cheaper than servo motors. They are also considered to be safer and have longer life. They 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 operate excellent when on repeat and have high precision. The disadvantages of stepper motor are they have low efficiency. The torque of a stepper motor declines rapidly with speed. As the speed increases, the torque of the stepper motor decreases. The accuracy is low. The low torque inertia ratio. Stepper motors can be very noisy. In robotics and CNC machine, the applications of stepper motor are in robotics and CNC machines, in computer printers, tape readers. They are also used in watches, X-ray machines, and control applications. Servo motor is a rotary actuator or linear actuator that allows for precise control of angular or linear position, velocity and acceleration. It consists of suitable motor coupled to a sensor or position feedback. Types of servo motors are AC servo motor and DC servo motor. To define a servo motor, it is nothing but a simple electric motor controlled with help of servo mechanism. If the motor is controlled by a device associated with servo mechanism is DC, then it is called DC servo motor. If the motor is controlled by AC, it is called AC servo motor. In automatic control system, it is necessary to compare the system parameters with some reference values. The difference between the reference value and the actual value is called the error. This error is amplified to drive the servo motors. The servo motors are also coupled to the load. The working of the servo motor is basically it is an induction motor with two windings provided to the stator. These two windings are connected on to two voltage sources which have 90-degree electrical phase difference. Due to this phase difference, a rotating magnetic field is produced. One of the windings, known as the reference winding or main winding, is connected to the constant magnitude AC voltage. The other winding is connected to the voltage obtained from servo amplifier. The rotor can be ordinary cage rotor type with aluminum bars embedded in the slot circuited by the end rings for maximum flux linking, air gap kept in minimum. In other type of rotor, a drag cup type is used due to which inertia of the rotating system becomes low. This helps to reduce consumption. The AC servo motors are used in frequency range of 50 Hz to 400 Hz and from milliwatt power consumption to few hundred watts. This is the torque speed characteristics of servo motor. This basic requirement of servo motor is that its torque speed characteristics should be linear. The linearity of the characteristics improves with the increase in rotor resistance. The conclusion is that the characteristics become more and more linear as the resistance is increased as compared to the resistance. The figure shows the effect control voltage. The voltage which is the voltage applied to the control winding on the torque speed characteristics. When the control voltage is increased, the AC motor operates at higher speed if the load torque is maintained constant. If the control voltage is increased in equal steps, then the characteristics are obtained in parallel, in which as the figure show. The advantages of AC servo motors are no maintenance as the slip ring and brushes are not used. They are quiet at high speeds. The controllers are simple. Operation is smooth and quiet. High torque to inertia ratio. Disadvantages of AC servo motors are complex controller requires encoder and electronic support. The gearboxes are often required to deliver power at high speeds. Higher overall system control and the installation cost. Applications of servo motors are the process control equipments, robotics, machine tools, process controller, instrument servos, AC position controls applications, sewing machine, portable drilling machines. DC servo motors. DC servo motors is ordinary DC motor but has a separately excited DC motor. The DC servo motors are further classified into armature control type and field control type. This is the construction of armature control DC servo motor. The constant current source is now applied to the field winding, hence it remains constant, whereas the servo amplifier's output is now connected to the armature so that the armature current is dependent on the error produced in the system in which the servo motor is being used. The response of the armature control DC servo motor to any change in the servo amplifier is explained as follows. As the error changes, the voltage VA from the servo amplifier also changes. Hence, the armature current changes. So, the torque produced by the motor changes. Then, the motor will respond to the change in torque in such a way that the error is minimized. This is the construction diagram of field control DC servo motor. The signal from the servo amplifier is applied to the field winding. The armature is connected to the constant current source. The field current is controlled by the voltage from servo amplifier. This in turn controls the flux. The voltage from the servo amplifier is proportional to the error signal produced in the control system in which the servo motor is being used. This amplified error signal obtained from the servo amplifier is used for controlling the field current. The response from DC servo motor to any change in the servo amplifier output is explained as follows. As the error changes, the voltage from the servo amplifier also changes. Then the field current changes. This will bring the flux, and this motor will respond to the change in flux so as to minimize the error. This is the torque speed characteristics of the motor. The torque speed characteristics of armature controlled DC servo motor is shown in figure. It shows the torque speed characteristics are linear. And it also shows the effect of armature voltage VA. The higher torques for the same speed and the higher speeds for the same torque are obtained as the armature voltage is increased. Advantages of DC servo motors are as follows. High output power relative to motor size and weight, high efficiency, resonance and vibration free operation, long life. Disadvantages of DC servo motor size, complex requires encoder. Peak torque is limited to 1% of duty cycle. Motor can be damaged by sustained overload. Applications of servo motors are position control system, process controllers, machine tools, robotics, aircraft control system, servo stabilizer in remote control toy cars, CD or DVD players. These are the pictures taken of rotary and linear servo motors. Thank you.
An incremental actuator which converts digital pulse inputs into output shaft motion. Based on the type of output shaft, incremental motion, the stepper motor can be classified into two types: rotary stepper motor and linear stepper motor. Now looking it into rotary stepper motor. In rotary stepper motor, the output shaft of the rotor rotates in equal increments in response to the train of input pulses. When properly controlled, the output steps of stepper motor are always equal in number to the number of input pulses. Now, second, linear stepper motor. In linear stepper motor, the output shaft of a motor provides increment of the linear motion in response to the input pulses. Now, looking into the graph, torque, pulse versus characteristics. As we increase the stepping rate, the motor has less time to drive from the load from one position to the next as the stator winding pattern is shifted. As the pulsing rate or pulses by second goes beyond a certain value, the rotor cannot follow the command and would begin to miss pulses. It shows that the start range in which there is no pulse missing and the rotor responds to every pulse. The skew range is the range in which the load velocity follows the pulse rate without missing any pulse but cannot start, stop or reverse or command. Advantages of linear: flexibility, excellent low speed torque, quiet operation, highly reliable. Stepper motors are overlaid so cheaper than servo motors. Stepper motors are considered to be safer. Stepper motors offer longer life, excellent repairability, high precision. Disadvantages: now looking at low efficiency, the torque of a stepper motor declines rapidly with the speed. Low accuracy, low torque inertia ratio. Stepper motors can be very noisy. Now looking at into as application in robotics and CNC machines, in computers, printers, tape recorders and watches. X-ray machine in position of control application and etc. Now looking at into servo motors. What is meant by servo motor? A servo motor is a type of rotary actuator or linear actuator that allows the precision control of angular or linear position, velocity and acceleration. It consists of suitable motor coupled to a sensor position feedback. Types of servo motor: AC servo motor and DC servo motor. AC servo motor. Now we can look into the construction. Stator core, shaft shield consists of bearing, direct coupling, stator winding, encoder and all.